SBR Videos is sponsored by Sports Cash System. Click on the link below for more information. Hi, welcome to SBR Forum Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. We are previewing Week 17 in the NFL, and we're talking right now with Al McMordie from BigAl.com, who has a record of 69-48 in the NFL this year at the Sports Monitor site. Al, thanks for being with us.
You're welcome, Peter. Actually, at the Sports Monitor site, it's a little bit better. My record of 69-48 is by my numbers. At the Sports Monitor site, it's 70-47. Wow. So, and anyway you cut it, it's a really good record.
Yeah, and you had a good record last year in the NFL as well, right?
Yeah, last year documented #1 in pro football on our top plays by the Sports Monitor, 77%. So it's been a great run in pro football for us the last couple of years.
There you go. Arizona, San Francisco is the second game we're going to cover. And, you know, this game is meaningful for both these teams, right? San Francisco is trying to improve their playoff positioning, and Arizona's still in the playoff hunt. Arizona's at home, lines pick 'em. Totals 42 or 42.5. And, you know, of course, very impressively, Arizona went into Seattle and got the win, but they did it with defense. Their offense was not good. You know, I'm looking at this game. I'm thinking if you know, even though both teams do have very strong defenses, I'm thinking maybe the total's looming a little bit low, 42. If Kaepernick can put something together and the receivers can, you know, he's got a bunch of receivers that he can work with now, a bunch of weapons at receiver. So, you know, this game is a tough one. I wouldn't want to touch either side here. I think both teams are highly motivated. And if I had to pick something, I guess I'd go with the over 42. What do you like here, Big Al?
I like Arizona in this ball game. I mean, that win at Seattle, for me, was the most impressive win by any team this season. I mean, Seattle hadn't lost at home in almost 2 years, and Arizona goes in there as an 8-point underdog and wins outright. That's extremely impressive. And even though its chances of making the playoffs are remote, Arizona does need a loss by New Orleans at home to Tampa Bay to get into the postseason. They're still playing hard, and I think they're going to go out with style here. And I really like Arizona. You know, one of the things I like to do, I've got a momentum system that's 141 wins against just 88 losses over the past 34 years. And it's a simple system. It plays on any, you know, home team, you know, at pick 'em or to a dog if they're off a road win and their opponent is off a home win. And that's the situation here. Another reason I really like Arizona is when you get a team playing its final home game of the season off an upset win, those teams are real strong in the NFL. And then the other thing is that Arizona's been terrific over the years playing with same season revenge. They lost to San Francisco 32-20 earlier in the year, but Arizona is 27-9 as pick 'em or an underdog playing with same season revenge. So I'm going to take the Cardinals here, even though they're likely not to make the playoffs. And, you know, obviously San Francisco is trying for, you know, playoff position as well. I just think Arizona's playing great down the stretch. And I think they've got a lot of character, unlike one of the teams we talk about on another video. Yeah. And I think Arizona's going to go out with a big win.
I hear you. I'll just tell you what just the thoughts that come into my mind when I think about betting Arizona. First of all, possibly, you know, a letdown from last week. It was such a high-profile win that everyone was talking about. And also, you know, they did it with defense, and their offense was not very good last week, and you know Carson Palmer is a little bit banged up. You know Larry Fitzgerald's coming off of a concussion. He played last week, but you know that still could be affecting him. And you know San Francisco, we know what they can do. Weapons at receiver now, always a strong defense. So you know it just makes me a little bit nervous how weak Arizona's offense was last week, and how you know the injury issues that might be sort of lurking under the surface.
Yeah, no, I think you make very good points. I think we can throw out the letdown thing. I don't think Arizona's going to have a letdown at all. The other issues are important, and you know, and they're reasonable. I think it's possible that Arizona could lose for those reasons. I though side with the Cardinals here, given the fact that they've been playing great down the stretch, and it's I mean they're likely to, or a very good chance to win 11 games this season and not make the playoffs, which would be a shame, but. They've played great football, you know, Arizona ever since the midpoint of the season.
All right, well, you definitely cite some very intriguing historical angles for supporting Arizona here at Pick'em. Thanks so much, Al.